The mother had been dead for 7 days, but the little girl at home had no idea. She still thought her mom was just working late again. When she ate a banana, she even saved the fresh one for her mom, and quietly ate the spoiled one herself. Unbeknownst to her, her mother's spirit was right beside her, silently crying. The girl suddenly remembered her mom's words that if one day she was gone, she should go find her real father. So the next day, the girl rushed into a press conference and ran straight to the CEO, calling him dad. But the CEO refused to believe it, because he deeply hated the girl's mother. 6 years ago, they had been about to get married, but a sudden family crisis left him bankrupt. The woman, to avoid dragging him down, deliberately made him think she was after his money. Ever since then, he resented her deeply. 6 years passed. The CEO rebuilt his empire through hard work. At his celebration banquet, he even publicly thanked the girl's mother, saying her cold-hearted betrayal was what motivated his success. At that moment, the mother's ghost sat crying in front of the TV. Just then her manager told her to clean the stairway immediately, so she dragged her exhausted body back to work. Late into the night, she finally finished cleaning, but before she could leave, she collapsed from chest pain. When she woke up, she rushed to her daughter's school, but it had already ended for the day. When she tried asking a security guard for help, she was horrified to pass right through him. Only then did she realize she had died. She panicked, wondering how her daughter would survive without her, so she ran through the city looking for the girl. Meanwhile, the girl, unable to reach her mom, followed her instructions and went to find the CEO. As if guided by fate, she found him quickly. The mother's ghost was relieved, because he was truly the girl's father. But when the girl approached to claim their bond, the CEO coldly denied everything, insisting he had never married, and could never have a child. He then asked the girl's age, and when she said 6, he instantly exploded, thinking the mother was trying to scam him, not knowing the mother had lied and reported the girl as 1 year older. To keep the secret hidden, to prove herself, the girl took out her mother's medical records, but the CEO, convinced she was a liar, snatched the papers and threw them to the ground, then had her thrown out on the spot. The mother's spirit was heartbroken, but at that moment, the CEO's sister walked over, and couldn't stop staring at the girl's face. The more she looked, the more she saw the CEO's childhood features. To confirm the truth, she wiped the girl's cut with a handkerchief, then secretly handed it to her assistant to run a DNA test. Since the CEO didn't take her in, the girl went back home alone. But when she opened the rice cooker, there was no food at all. Still thinking her mom was working late, she ate a nearly rotten banana. The mother watched in tears, but could only stand by helplessly, as her daughter patched her wounds by herself, and talked to her stuffed bear for comfort. Just then, the door creaked open. The girl lit up, thinking her mom had come home, but it was her grandmother and uncle who entered. At the same time, the CEO's parents warned him not to be fooled by the girl, saying this was all a trap set by the mother. But his sister insisted. The girl looked just like him, and she had already sent the blood sample for testing. She also revealed the mother's illness was real. Hearing that, the CEO decided to investigate personally. Meanwhile, the grandmother told the girl they had found a man for her mother to marry, and if the girl convinced her mom to agree, they'd all live in luxury. The girl refused, saying her mom had been